Now, Lori Lightfoot lost her reelection in Chicago in the mayoral election. Now, you understand how big this is. Lightfoot is the first Chicago mayor in 40 years. Chicago, it's like it's under some kind of a spirit. Since Al Capone in the gangster era, Cook County has always been like one of the big corrupt political areas. You're never going to get, I don't know, Chicago is to Illinois what Philadelphia is to Pennsylvania. It's a guaranteed corrupt political basket. But even in the corrupt political basket, they fight with each other. It's kind of like the Crips and the Bloods. They do fight for which Democrat of priority is going to prevail in the city of Chicago, which is why it's interesting to me that Lightfoot, who, I mean, we're not allowed to talk about this, but she was ticking off the box of minority status, black, lesbian status, check. So she's running. She got elected with 50 precincts out of 50 voted for her. So she hit all the right progressive boxes. But she just lost seriously. She came in third with only 16.6% of the vote. Now, the former CEO of Chicago Public Schools, Paul Vallis, received 35% of the votes. I don't know that the Chicago Public Schools are exactly what I would want to put back in office. Do you think the public schools in Chicago, if I did a real forensic on there where the crime is in the streets, you think it's not affecting the schools? Nevertheless, it's the teachers' unions, people. Think about this. Unions. Now, the Cook County Commissioner, he's cooking some books. He received 20%. So no candidate received more than 50%. There's going to be a runoff. I would say, and true to form, I think Lightfoot probably complained that the loss is to a great extent all race and misogyny. Nobody ever loses, even in these elections on the left. They accuse each other. This is almost hilarious in a way. This is the leftist accusing the other leftists of being intolerant and voting against her because of race. I don't know why it's funny, but it strikes me as funny. Now, so how the media covered it, it really didn't. But I want you to see it's a sign that people are coming to their senses because of crime, because they won't put up with policies that don't work. It takes a while for Americans to get there. But the greatest hope I have, the greatest desire I have is that the system can withstand the stress of the experiment in democracy so that when the people see how lousy their leadership is, they start to percolate. The mechanisms are there to save America if we can only have the truth prevail in the public square. Oh boy, subscribe right now.